Devotional, Wednesday 29th of April 2020. This is the story of a busy man. He finds himself consumed by his work. An entrepreneur, top of his field. He regularly puts in 12 to 14-hour days. He also works at weekends. His wife often tries to slow him down, to remind him that he has a family. He's vaguely aware of the fact that he does have kids. They're growing up, and he's missing out on it, but he's so consumed to make a living. He wants to make it big time. He wakens up one morning at 1 o'clock. He feels a twinge in his chest. His wife makes an appointment with the doctor and they tell him he's actually had a slight heart attack. They warn him all the symptoms are there. High blood pressure, cholesterol levels above the average. He's got to make some changes in his life. And indeed for a while he does. But the pressure of work was always there. The ambition to succeed always was at the fore. And one day the head of his company comes to him and says, "You're not going to believe this. Business is booming. We can barely keep up with it. We're on the brink of a miracle. This is our chance to strike it big. And if we catch this wave, we'll be set for life." This guy didn't need to hear this. From that moment on, he's like a man consumed. Every waking moment is devoted to this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. He comes home, he tells his wife, he shares what's going on, disappears into the study, works to the early hours of the morning. So this continues. One night, his wife at 11 o'clock says, "I'm going to bed. Do you want to come with me?" No, I've still got a bit of work to do. I'll just finish this off first at the computer and then I'll be with you. She wakens at 3 o'clock in the morning. She's alone in bed. He's still not there. She's cross, but yet she's also worried. She goes downstairs to find him slumped at the computer terminal. It's too late to call an ambulance. He's gone. Interestingly, at his memorial service, people got up to eulogise him. He's been one of the leading entrepreneurs of the day. One of them says he was an innovator in technology and delivery systems. Another says he was a man of principle. Someone else, he was a straight guy. He would never cheat. After he was buried when it was dark and there was no one around to observe, then unseen, unheard, came the angel of God to this cemetery and made his way through all the graves to the grave of this man, and there traced with a finger the single word that God chose to summarize the meaning of this man's life. Do you know what that word was? Fool. F-O-O-L. Here's the story summarized. Some people are so busy making a living that they don't have time to make a life. If coronavirus has taught us anything, then it's surely this. Are we so busy making living that we've no time to make a life? Are we so busy with life here and now that we've no time to prepare for life eternal? Don't be labelled a fool by the Lord.